reverse mortgages are something you may not know a lot about, so we brought in the specialist. Justin, what got you into doing reverse mortgages?
You know, I've been in mortgages for years and years, and I liked what I do, but I didn't really love what I do. And living in my community, which is more of a retirement community, I thought, what can I do that would help me stay where I live? And I thought, oh, I could help the seniors out. And so I started working with them, and I found that I loved working with them. I loved answering their questions, educating. It was just natural for me. And it was very successful. And the bonus too was that they love their reverse mortgages. So that's how I got into it.
Okay, so tell us, what is a reverse mortgage?
Okay, so if we try not to complicate it too much and look at it as a regular mortgage, because it is a regular mortgage, but the difference is that you don't have to make payments.
Okay, now that's like mind-blowing. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so there is some barrier to entry. So a lot of people that are younger say, I want to get a reverse mortgage. Well, you have to be 62.
Okay.
And then you need some equity in your home, approximately 50% equity. And then with that equity, they keep that in the mortgage, and that's what pays off the balance of the loan when the person that has the reverse passes away.
And like you said, 62, so you get to enjoy those retirement years a little bit.
Right.
Who would be like a great candidate for a reverse mortgage?
Yeah, so a lot of people, most people that I talk to think, oh, a reverse mortgage is just for somebody that's really desperate. Like, it's the last straw, there's nothing else that I can do, let's get a reverse mortgage. But I went through, just for fun, because I knew we were going to do this interview, I went through my last 45 loans, and out of those 45 loans, 3 people were maybe desperate.
They needed it.
They really needed it. It's not like that was the end of the world for them, but they were more desperate. The rest of them, it was more like, oh, I could get a reverse mortgage and now I can retire a little bit sooner, or it can help me out just a little bit more. That's who the reverse mortgage is for.
Okay.
Another segment is maybe somebody that's looking to purchase a home, because you can get a reverse mortgage if you already own a home, but let's say you want to buy a new home, and maybe that home's a little bit more expensive. Does that sound familiar in these times?
Let me think. Every house on the market, yes.
Right. So now you can use that reverse mortgage to help you get that little bit extra equity to afford the house that once was $500,000 that's now $700,000.
Okay, so it's allowing some people to get into a maybe a little different home than they would have planned, or to just get into a home in general.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Okay, and what does the process look like for someone who wants to get going on a reverse mortgage?
Well, it's largely the same as any other mortgage. You need to talk to a loan officer, hopefully a reverse mortgage specialist, because they will be able to maybe explain things a little bit better and understand the ins and outs. You know, talking about why I got into the business, I want to be in this long term. I have clients, I had a couple of clients call me this past week that I've done loans for a few weeks ago and a few months ago that still have questions like, what happens with this document that I get? And at the end of the term of the loan, so most likely when they pass away, I want to be there for their kids, and so that I can help them out with any questions that they have on how to exit the reverse mortgage.
Right. Okay, you're the specialist. You've been doing this a few years, so you've got it locked down. If you want to find out more about a reverse mortgage, Justin is definitely your guy. Justin, how do people reach you? Okay, there's a couple of ways. You can go to my website. It's justinreverse.com. Or you can find me at 435-580-2300. Perfect. And of course, we will have all of that information on our website, abc4.com/GTU. Justin, thank you so much for having us. Appreciate you coming in.